Today we're going to talk about liquid loans, and the V4 version is finally out. So let's test it out. Let me do a quick walkthrough tutorial for you. What's going on, guys? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘯𝘵𝘰𝘮, and I truly appreciate you guys for being with me. So yeah, before I get into the liquid loans protocol, which I have many videos about, liquid loans allows you to use the power of PulseChain and turn it into USD, a stable coin that's, pegged to the dollar. So if you put in a protocol, it will keep it locked there, and then you can borrow against it to get USD to buy your Lambo, to pay your bills, to do more investments. And then when you're ready to pay back that USD value back into the protocol, then it can release the PulseChain back to you. Okay? So while this PulseChain price is trash right now, you can pull some money out, use it to live your life, and then pay it back later. Okay. Before I get into that, let's read some comments from my subscribers. Appreciate you guys. The first comment that I have is from Dr. Claus that says, I needed this dopamine hit. Thank you. Yes, no problem. Yes, this is about how, I know it says burning too much Zen is why price is crashing, but it's actually minting too much Zen is why the price is crashing. And that's not necessarily a problem, because there's a lot of burn mechanisms that's built into it that allows the Zen price to not continuously crash. Yes, I know all the prices are trash right now, but it's trashing all over crypto. September is historically the worst month ever for crypto. This month is no different. The prices are going dramatically down. Luckily, Bitcoin is staying the same. It's still about $10,000 more than its all-time low during the cycle. But all the other altcoins, they keep going to their all-time low for this cycle anyways. So it sucks. And Zen is its all-time low forever. PulseChain is its all-time low forever. But that's because they came out after the last bull run that happened in 2021. Next comment we have is from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦 SV. He says, Be Zen, please, nuevo subscripto. Gracias, muchachas. Thank you very much. If you're from Mexico, I appreciate you, or whatever country that you're from. I appreciate you. Next comment that we have is from 𝘊𝘰𝘺𝘺𝘺 that says, do you have any tutorials regarding liquidity providing? I'm having difficulty grasping the concept and technical aspects of it as well. Yes, I will be coming out with a video about liquidity providing, liquidity pools, what they are exactly, how to do them. In fact, I do have a video about using liquidity pools. Just look up there. I talked about it, but I definitely need to come up with another one that's in more detail that actually explains what liquidity pools are. Yes. So I will be coming out with that in a couple of days or so. Next comment that we have is from the Cuckoos in the Nest says, hey, Benito, great video. Will 1 trillion Zen on PulseChain take me to the promised land come the bull market? Thank you. Then I said most likely. In fact, if we do, let's do a quick calculation. Yeah, so 1 trillion Zen is, let's see. 1, 2, 3 million, 1, 2, 3 billion, 1, 2, 3 trillion. So 1 trillion Zen right now is about $2,000 in DAI. Let's see if that changes if we do like PulseChain or something. Okay, yeah, so it's about $2,000 no matter what. And because I said that it's going to do a 100x in a year or two, so this is going to be worth about $200,000 in just 2 years, even though you only paid about $3,400 for it. Okay, so cryptocurrency is absolutely insane. It makes no difference. Okay, so be greedy when others are fearful. Okay, so the last comment that we have is from New World Assets that says, hey, bro, thank you for the video. So does that also apply to Zen mints I did on Matic chain before May 10th or only on Pulse? Thanks. And then I said, no, only the mints that you did on Ethereum before May 10th. Yes, this is to get the OG Zen that I had. Watched the video up here where I talk about how to get the OG Zen, which is actually worth 10 times as much as PZen. Okay, so the OG Zen that you get on the Pulse chain is worth 10 times as the PZen that you can get right now. And it's worth about 10 times as much is because you cannot get any more OG Zen ever again forever. It's done. Okay, so let me go through the tutorial for you. The website that we have right here is Liquid Loans. What happens is that you have some PulseChain, you have some value in PulseChain. Let's say that you have $10,000, or let's say you have $6,000 worth of PulseChain. What Liquid Loans allows you to do is then put your PulseChain into the protocol where you put your vault into it. The protocol where you put your PulseChain into it is called a vault. Okay, so let's say that you put $6,000 worth of PulseChain into the protocol, and it's called a vault. You are allowed to take out at least 90% of whatever you put in, okay? 90%, or is about 91%, is a 110% collateral ratio, okay? Now, they highly recommend that you don't do 110%. They highly recommend that you do higher than that, like 200% at least, because if the price drops by just 10%, 11%, that means you'll be liquidated, okay? It'll be liquidated if you put just 110% of that collateral ratio. So what I'm doing right now, what I personally do is I put about 300% into it. So that's why I said, if you put $6,000 worth of PulseChain into the ecosystem, you, with my strategy, 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕 strategy, by the way, another video up there, with my 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕 strategy, you'll be able to turn that $6,000 of PulseChain into $2,000 of stablecoin, of US dollar stablecoin called USDL. Okay, so how does this work exactly? What you have to do is you have to go to liquidloans.io. Okay, then click launch test v4. Then you connect your wallet. Connecting my MetaMask. And then if you're in the wrong network, it's going to ask you to change your network. It's going to ask you to change the PulseChain. So it's going to actually change the PulseChain v4 because this is still in the test phase. Okay, so no matter, even if you're on PulseChain, it's still going to ask you to take PulseChain v4. Here's how it looks. It's 0% interest-free liquid loans. It's the first truly decentralized lending protocol built specifically for PulseChain. Low 110% collateral ratio. That's what I said earlier. No repayment schedule. No over-collateralized decentralized stablecoin. It's immutable. It's governance-free and no admin keys. Yes. So these aspects right here are very awesome. There's no repayment schedule, so you can repay it whenever you want. The only way that you'll get liquidated, the only way you'll lose your money is if the price drops dramatically. So that's why I always say only borrow about 1/3 of what you put in. Okay, no collateralized decentralized stablecoin, over collateralized decentralized stablecoin. That's what I mean. So that means that the stablecoin is always going to have value. It's always going to be pegged to $1. It's immutable and it's governance free. No one controls anything, and there's no admin keys. No one controls anything. Okay, so let's do a trick where we're going to borrow some money. So yeah, right now we're on the actual website. Okay. Test liquidloans.io. We connected the wallet. Okay. And then let's say that I want to borrow about 6,000, or I want to get out about $2,000 worth of USDL. USDL is just United States dollar liquid loans. Okay. So it's a stable coin. Okay. So what you need to do then, the first step is to then type in how much PLS that you think will give you about $2,000. Now, according to this, okay, if we scroll down here, scroll up here. Okay. So in this imaginary land, a PulseChain is worth $1.29. I cannot believe that. That would be the greatest day of all time. That's probably not going to happen. This bull run is probably going to happen in 2029, where it's $1.29. But that's a long time from now. That's 6 years from now, 7 years from now. Okay. And USDL is actually worth more than $1. But as more people join this, everything is going to stabilize. Everything's going to be nice. Okay. So USDL is going to reduce in value. Okay. So with this, because I want to get back out about $2,000, what I'm going to do is do about $7,000. Oh, okay. So that actually gives me a lot of USDL. Okay. And the maximum that I can borrow is $4,902 that I can get out. Okay. And because of that, this is what 150% ratio. Okay, so automatically just starts you off at 150% ratio, even though the lowest that you can do is 110%. In fact, let me try to do that right now. Oh, no. Let me try to do this. Yeah, that's 125. You see how I borrow more money? This right here, the right-hand side increases to 100 or decreases to 125. And if I increase this to 6,900, okay, it's below 110%. You see it? That's what pops up. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to borrow 300% collateralized. Okay, the collateral ratio that we want to do for Bitcoin Bonito is 300%. So as you can see, I put down about 6,000 PulseChain, and I'm going to borrow about 2,000 USDL. Okay. Now the reason why this is almost very close is because USDL is very close to the value of PulseChain. So USDL is 117, PulseChain is $1.29. Okay, so if I put 2,000, if I get $2,000 out, if I just deposit $6,000, my collateral ratio is 298%, which is very close to 300. That's what we're going to do. That's good enough. Okay. So what happens is I put about $6,000 worth of PulseChain This is not $6,000. These are 6,000 PulseChains. But I put $6,000 worth of PulseChain. The price is going to be it's probably going to be way more PulseChain. It's probably going to be like 60 million PulseChain to get $2,000 in the near future. So I put down, anyways, for this example though, this is a test account. I put down 6,000 PulseChain, and I get back out $2,000 US that I can use to buy my Lambo. I can use on stripper booty cheeks. I can use to invest into passive assets like buying a house and letting people give me rent money for that. Okay, so this is very important. So then all I have to do is I click confirm, and then we go up here. The MetaMask is going to pop up, and everything is super cheap. And I'm going to do aggressive because it moves fast. And I am a baller. Look at my bank account, by the way. I have 55 million test pulse, 16,000 hex, and no PulseChain. Okay. And I actually have some loan because I tried this before. Okay. And there you go. Look, see, so I have 2,000 USDL in my bank account. Okay. So this is awesome. And I lost about 6,000 PulseChain tokens, but that's okay. No matter if the price goes dramatically high or goes dramatically low, as long as it doesn't go to like 1/3 of the value that I put it in, as long as it goes dramatically low, all I have to do is pay back $2,000 US. That's all that I have to do. So let's say that we're going through the bear market right now. Oh, this sucks, man. 60 million PulseChain is only worth like $6 right now, which is crazy. It's only worth like $6, something like that. I put in 60 million PulseChain. I do something like that, and I get $2,000 out. Okay, this $2,000 is only worth bullshit. Whatever, who cares? 2 years from now, though, I come back, and now PulseChain has 100x, 1,000x, 10,000x. All I have to do is put the same $2,000 into the account, and I still get my 60 million PulseChain that is now worth maybe $10 million, $5 million. Absolutely amazing. During those 2 years, I could have used that $2,000 to put a down payment on like a car and then rent it out for other people to use. And then I can continuously make passive income or whatever I want to do. Okay. So this is the really awesome part. Okay. Now I have about $2,000. You see right here in my wallet, I have about $2,000 in my wallet. So what I can do now is I can repay it. But you know what? I want to make money with liquid loans. So what I can do is I can go to the stability pool. Now the stability pool is part of the protocol that allows the token. It allows the USDL to maintain its $1 value. If you want to know the details, go into the white paper and read it in detail. But it programmatically allows it to stay to $1. So what you do is that you take your USDL. So I'm going to, you know what? Let me put like half of my USDL in here. So I'm going to put about $1,000 into the stability pool. And it now has an APY of 3,850. Wow. So that means that if I put $1,000 in now, I will get $38,000 a year from now. Okay. That is what the APR is. Cryptocurrency is crazy. Now, of course, as a lot more people join, the APR is going to reduce. In fact, they were estimating in their own papers that is going to have a APR between 10 to 30%. So let's just say it's going to average to about 20% APR a year. That's really good. That's way higher than anything else. And this 20% that you get every single year, it doesn't matter because you can get this 20% during the bull market, during the bear market. It doesn't matter. Okay. So it's very, very useful. Okay. So what I do is I'm going to deposit about $1,000. I'm going to click confirm, and then you're going to start seeing your rewards. Okay. And it's gone through. And what's going to happen is that as time goes on, okay, it's going to show me the amount that I've gained. So I'm going to gain some loan rewards, and I'm going to gain some PulseChain from people who did not properly collateralize their PulseChain into this liquid loans ecosystem. Okay. So, it's going to take a little bit of time. I'll come back, or I can even hit refresh. Let's see how long it's going to take for me to start gaining some loan token. In fact, I'm going to have to interact with the protocol itself. If you can read this really quick. I'm going to have to interact with the protocol again, because it doesn't necessarily show how much value that I'm getting. And on top of that, I already have some loan token because I've been playing around with this. I already have some loan token in my wallet. So right now I have 1,064 loan token. Keep that in mind. We're going to, we'll come back later in like a minute or two, and then we're going to see how much of the tokens that we get back. So now I'm going to unstake it. You remember, guys, you thought that was going to be 1,000 USDL that have been staked, but I've been using this before. I've been playing with it. So it's actually $123 that have been unstaked, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to unstake it all. Okay. So this is very important. You're not allowed to withdraw USDL from your stability deposit when you have uncollateralized vaults. Okay. Please liquidate those vaults or try again. So what I can do then instead is try to do $1,000. What I need to do then is just repay this $1,000. Now I can do both things at the same time. So as you can see, this currently has a bug because in my wallet I have 1,000 USDL, which is what I got out, and I need to repay. I should be paying 1,000 USDL, but it has a bug. So if Liquid Loans people, if you're watching this, it's kind of buggy right now. But anyways, I'm going to try to do that, pay it back, and we'll see how it goes and if it works. Okay. So this is a very good example of playing around with this. I'm probably going to have to make another video because as you can clearly see, this is filled with bugs. So let me try to pay some more right now. Yeah, it's not working. Let me try to pay back some more. Don't know why it's acting up, but we'll figure it out later in the future. And I'm telling you this because I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. Let's watch this again in the future. Let's get this money.